But anyway, welcome back everybody to the Antonia game development thing. I've just frozen the game by saving. Never save your work. Message received and understood. Nice thing about crashing off is that you'll build a habit of saving frequently. I mean, that's the logical conclusion of this, but crashing frequently for me is just a pain. It just makes me angry. It increases my stress levels by 400% every crash. It's a miracle I haven't had a heart attack by now. Maybe some people are going to be thinking maybe I should just scale back what I'm doing, but and how would you go about scaling back? How would you even... Oh, Jesus. You good? You good, engine fam? How would you even go about scaling back? Ah, man, I'm pretty sure I had a plan for something to do today, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do it. I'm almost 100% sure. Why don't these have materials anymore? Hello? Instanced mesh. Hello? Element 0. Use the material that we had assigned to you, please. Oh. Display 2 materials. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I know what the hell's going on here. Yeah, the mesh is also wrong. Whoops. There you go. It was like time you crashed like 20 times a day and you was originally adding ground destruction stuff as the entire bug upgraded your version, fixed it. I have already upgraded my version. We are running on the 5.0.3. The version 5. The version Crev. What the hell? Anyway, tell me, Clayman, why the water doesn't look very realistic, huh? Tell me why this beautiful ocean doesn't look like a real ocean. Is it the waves? Are the waves not choppy enough? Are the waves not random enough? Are they too small? I don't even know how to edit the waves, right? Like I found the waves, right? They're in the ocean. They're in the water body manager. Water height map. Wave attenuation, water depth. Maximum wave height offset. 2000. Why not? And we have Gust Waves Ocean, which is a data asset, I guess. Oh, do we just make a new one of these? Hold on, do we just make a new one of these and then edit it? Duplicate. Gust Waves Tropical. Maybe it was the only thing that gave it away since the scene was not a real thing. Yeah, but I mean, like why? Like, I mean, I'm not personally offended. I just wanna maybe, I wanna push it out a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the wrong asset. I'm editing the wrong asset, right? Okay, so one, we need to use selected asset from thing, and then I need to actually open that asset to edit and not edit the one. Because I would like the waves to be a bit more, you know? See, it's not really. That doesn't look good. That looks worse. So let's go back down to a reasonable number, huh? It's really hard to describe. You know the feeling when you look at something and it looks wrong, but you don't know what? True. I do know that feeling. Amplitude. Let's bump this up. 16 max amplitude, 200. Order is really hard to get right too. I see. I don't see. But whatever. That's all the controls that you have for an ocean, for a wave, or a ghost in the waves. And like, I don't even think it does anything. You know what I mean? I don't see a difference between the two. It really, like, none. Oops. Can I zoom into where the water hits the rocks? Not anymore. Something has gone wrong. Help. It's perfect. That's the most realistic water you've ever seen. What have I done? I'll save it. It's perfect. We take a deep breath. We take a deep breath. I'm sure it was just a GPU instancing problem. I'm sure it's fine. Look at the thumbnail. It's saved to the thumbnail, no. Bearing in mind that this is a new material, right? Bearing in mind that this is a different water material, but yeah. That's not what water looks like. Do you know what it looks like? Do you remember, did you ever have those little tubs of shower gel that were like shower jelly and they had like a shark inside? I wonder if I can find a picture of them. Weather says it's 29 degrees. I don't believe it. Shower jelly shark. Toy. No, I can't find it. The water on the rock edges looks fake. That definitely changes the waves. That definitely changes the waves, which means that the tropical material, the tropical ocean water material, it's like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. You couldn't tell the image was a game. It's fair. I'm not that bothered. I don't know why I'm wasting time on this. But like, I really do not like this shader. This is very Fortnite water, you know what I mean? This is very Fortnite water. I think this is actually the water they use in Fortnite. High quality PC settings, that is. Of course. Not in the Switch version. I think a big problem about the ocean material is going to be the fact that we're working on a slightly weird scale. So the island itself is twice as big, I think, as the real island. I think. And the ants are scaled to a human-sized, essentially. So everything's twice as deep. You think water like this could work for your game? Well then, Claymandev, you best download the Unreal Engine and and steal their shaders. Oh, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging? Not lagging in the foreground, am I? It's Unreal hogging all the resources. It's just some blue, you know? So actually, if we go to water content, we go to materials, and we go to water surface, and then we go to water material ocean, and then we duplicate this, and this is water material tropical, but instead of the ocean textures and colors, we actually Balint. Welcome. Absorption, foam scattering, foam normal, scattering, water area, water opacity, mask offset. Is there no texture inputs? Yo, there are no texture inputs. What the fuck? Well, there are, but they're not. Haha. Oh no, there are caustics, baby. Wave over rock steepness. Hello. Wave over object mask distance. Wave DF mask bias. We have things that we can edit here, friends. Yo, 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 yo. We have things that we can edit here. Hold on. Your tag didn't work. What the hell? Oh yeah, Twitch changed the way tags work, so now all the tags that you use to search for cool people to find are gone, unfortunately. Water material ocean. Use the tropical one instead. It's compiling shaders. I thought that they were just adding the ability to make custom tags if you wanted something extra. But actually their idea was to destroy all tags. Which I think is a bad idea. It makes moderating the website a lot harder. Because you don't have any defined areas to search. We do need to spread the word, yes. Check your tags. I felt so bad after the stream yesterday, by the way. I don't know what it was. I do not know what it was. Oh, I don't want real time now. But like after the stream ended, I slept for 2 hours. I just... Oh my god. Now, why would you go doing something silly like putting a caustic in there? Ah, damn it, they're not real caustics. They're outside. They're outside shader caustics. Default distant water speed. 2. So the caustics are appreciated, but they're also really, really hacky. Can I open Minecraft real quick? I don't see that. Is the water just a plane with a shader? I don't know. I don't know. So this is the water tool provided by Epic Games, which has a few things going for it that it does automatically, right? So the first thing that it does is it creates a water plane with near view water and far view water imposter material, and it creates mesh for those. I think it's planes. I think they are. In fact, if we go to not bridge, anything but bridge. If we go to wireframe, we might be able to see. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's a tessellated, or it's a high triangle. Oh no, wait, no, it's not. What the fuck is that? Here it is. So it's a tessellated plane essentially. There's a lot of weird folding going on. I do not like that in the waves. I want the waves to be bigger, and I want them, because I remember there was a wave generator. There used to be an actor called wave generator, which would allow you to create like localized pulsed waves from areas for like the fluid, the air quotes fluid, air quotes sim. But anyway, I didn't code any of this. I just stole it from Epic, and they're all like, use our water plugin, use our water plugin, use our water plugin. So I'm using it, and it's all right, but like I get to this point every time, Clayman, where it's like, oh well, your solution's pretty cool. Your solution's pretty cool, but like actually, I wanted it to do this instead of that, and so I'm just gonna have to like tweak it a little bit, and then I start reading their stuff, and it's just like, be so much easier just to make it myself from scratch, and so I start making it myself from scratch, and I end up with an entirely new asset, and it's just a nightmare anyway. But there's things that we can take from this, like the shader is pretty cool. The caustics are okay. They're not great. I would very much prefer if the caustics were great and not great. I mean, this is unlit, so the caustics are an emissive projection based on the through pass rendering, whatever that is, however that works. So now I know I said I wouldn't play Minecraft on stream ever again, but just for the sake, just for the sake of argument, okay? Just for the sake of argument, I'm opening Minecraft again on stream. Unreal is medium powerful. It's it's what you do with it, really. If you want to leverage their wild tools for photorealism, that's totally fine. And if you want to leverage their their optimized rendering pipeline to get higher frame rates in non physically based rendered stuff, that's also cool. But you can tank the system really quickly if you don't pay attention to what you're doing. So it's definitely something to watch out for. Like me, definitely not playing Minecraft while I have the editor open. That's definitely not going to be bad for the stream. My bitrate is definitely not going to hit the floor. I turned real time on. It's not rendering anything. It's just taking a screenshot. Does Unreal have different render pipelines? Yes, Unreal has 2 render pipelines. It has forward rendering and deferred rendering. So there you go. I don't know what HDRP and UDRP. It might not be ideal. We don't deal with ideals here, I'm afraid. This is really weird. This is actually, I never noticed this because I thought these were all live, but this is actually just a screenshot. See that there's no flicker, there's no animation, and the shader pack hasn't been applied. I'll go to this one because I've already died and there's no risk. Also, Minecraft on stream in the wrong category, banned instantly. I'm doing this to display for the development. I don't know how to go down. What's crap? Shift, right. So yeah, I got 37 FPS. That's enough. I'm not lagging that bad. But if we come down to the floor, and we find our river, and we make sure that daytime is happening. So this is the kind of watershed. It's called market research. Exactly. It's not even actually market research. I know who buys Minecraft. I know that person. It's actually technology research. So all of the data files for this shader is in Minecraft, right? It's in the Optifine shader pack. This is the Seus 6.0.2 for Optifine 1.14, I think. Anyway, Seus says you can't use his shaders without asking him first or paying him money or something, unless you're using Minecraft, and that's fine. That's fair. And I haven't asked him, but this caustics, right? It's applied through the water, and then the Fresnel is applied on the water surface itself, but the caustics are propagated, right, under the water on the actual material beneath itself as a lighting effect, which is so unbelievably wild, okay? It doesn't really matter to me that they line up or not with the actual refraction. They line up pretty well. So I think it's driven by like a height map. I think it's driven by like a height map. And the height map is panned universally across the world. And then that height map is put into this, because the waves are going to be per block, right? And then so the waves are per world space, and then you can just shade all the blocks that are underwater with the thing, and then render that on top rather than having the pass through translucency thing. Which I think the ocean material is using maybe thin water rendering mode. It looks a bit weird when it's like that. Sexy video game water, exactly, and that's been out for like 5 years now, and the fact that Epic Games deem it suitable to give us this, where it doesn't even render underwater, like that, it doesn't even shadow, like it doesn't even absorb actual light. How is this physically based rendering? How would the water look if it was more transparent instead of blue? Good question. We have the material open, so we can actually change the absorption spectrum right here. So this is really interesting. Less blue, so we'll take green down to 100, and we'll take blue down to 200. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here, but it's not going right, is it? Have I done a bad? PC, you can do it. PC, you can do it. I believe in you. What a depth caustic spread. I just destroyed all the caustics that I had. Oops. I don't know what that's doing. So revert. Give me the foam, bro. Like, there seems to be decent tools for... It just looks really murky with that absorption, though. Alpha 1. 0. 100. Okay. Welcome to the Death Stranding development video, number 4. Get out of here, Blockout. You're ruining the scene. I'm so confused. I like how it's only pink at the shore and it fades out to regular ocean color. What the hell? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, panic! And there's no foam. There's still no foam. The water of death. That's right. There's entirely clear water, but it gets really murky really fast, so... I just... Allegedly that's 0000 as default, but I'm pretty sure it was 50, 250, 300, 8. It's close enough. Okay, so the bigger this gets, the less murky it is. Right. Okay. That's good to know. The less murky or the less... Yeah, the less murky. It's not really the murkiness, is it? But it's close. Hmm. Is that something for like the shoreline? Is this doing a fluid sim? I'm getting the honest kind of feeling that it's not. Let's come back to our scene here. Although turning that on has stopped all the water from rendering, so maybe it is. And maybe we can use the distance field from all these rocks. Maybe that's something we can leverage by pressing that button. Consider. Consider. Big stretch. Show me the fluid sim debug bounds, bro. Show me what's going on. All right. Give me that foam boost. There we go. Sample fluid simulation, sample fluid simulation. Water landscape brush. So it has a water velocity texture here, which is hidden from us apparently. There it is. It's a very interesting texture. Can I? I want to export this. How do I export this? So the blue is the mask and the alpha is the speed. That doesn't seem right. That's a height map. The blue is the speed? 1 and 0? I don't even know. I don't even know. It's just fun. Has it actually crashed? Don't tell me it's actually crashed. Don't tell me it's actually not doing anything. Do you even believe that the Unreal Engine would crash in today's day and age? In the day and the age of today, could you even believe that the engine of Unreal would actually crash, actually? Restoring never works. I have never successfully restored a single asset. I have clicked the button and it goes, hey, and we said we could, but actually, no, we can't. It was just a name that was in memory. We didn't actually have an asset. Sorry. Or it's corrupted. Yeah, no, the data's gone. Sorry. Not once has it ever recovered a file successfully. Discovering assets. What open those? What were they? Are they a material? Oh, we're preparing chase. I'm just gonna go really quickly and grab a drink. I'm back. Something's going wrong. Still preparing shaders. What is... Whoa. 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 It's my headphone cable, bro. Do you know how much these headphones cost? Don't wreck the cable. Bro. Ooh. I just felt my back just springen. I think we came very close to a trapped nerve just there. Ooh. Never again, back. Stop it. Stop. How many things can go wrong in one stream? Huh? Riddle me this. Oh, I got my 4th payout. I know as a creator, people find it a bit weird talking about this stuff, but isn't it a time to celebrate? Another second too soon. So I had wildly overspent because I did not see my pending balance. I only saw my current balance, and I figured, yeah, impulse buy, Amazon order, impulse buy, magic cards. Oops. Don't do that. Be responsible with your money, kids. Don't be me. Don't spend a hysteric amount of money on keyboards you can rip in half. Totally stoked for that, by the way. Still on target to ship for Christmas. I'll have a new keyboard December. Just in time for Stream Apocalypse 3. Anyway. Looks like this water has had its features removed and its content reverted. Which is a shame. It's still got the caustics, which is interesting. The absorption spectra has been changed back. I think we just changed the alpha, right? We just changed the alpha to 32. bring the blue absorption down a little bit. Bring the green absorption down a little bit. Bring the red absorption up a little bit. That was too far. Is that looking nicer? It's still quite blue, isn't it? Interesting. That's a little bit better. Save everything. Unreal Engine water plugin wave generator. Creating a water waves asset. Water bodies is supplied with a wave simulation model using the water waves asset. Silence not by the salt one has already been used. This is the Toad uses the Todo link goes in a wave selection. We do not need to create a new water wave asset every time you use a water body. There are times you want to change the types of wave input from the simulation model to behave differently when you do want a completely different wave model simulation. You can create your own water waves asset using the content browser. Add import, right click content menu, water waves, water waves body, assignment slot to slot. That's like slip it up. Gerstner waves properties. Number of waves to be summed up. Deterministic starting point for generating random values to feed the wave model. Randomness. Add some amount of randomness to the interpolation between the minimum and the maximum wavelength amplitude values by the Gerstner waves model. Specifies the low end wavelength range between the waves that have a specified fall off. I don't know what any of this means. Water systems mesh rendering system for surface detail is an ideal writing macro movement patterns look of waves. Micro details are best handled using the water material with normal maps, where the tessellation of the mesh is limited, but the balance of quality and performance. Material-driven details have been disabled in the demonstrations to follow and demonstrate macro-level detail that can be achieved using the water wave asset alone. Adding your own simulation model to the wave generator. In C++, you would start by creating a new type that derives from uGerstner wave generator base and uses create Gerstner waves implementation T and array outwaves const. Jesus. Welcome to C++ kits. C was a beautiful, simple time. C++ just went a little bit crazy with the class systems. Blueprint parent class inherits from the Gerstner waves wave generator base class. Generate Gerstner waves. And we're going to have to look up a Gerstner wave simulation. Gerstner wave simulation. Gerstner waves. In fluid dynamics, a trochee trochoidal, trochoidal wave or Gerstner wave is an exact solution of the Euler equations for periodic surface gravity waves. It describes the progressive wave of permanent form on the surface of an incompressible fluid of infinite depth. That is what a wave is, except for it's not of infinite depth because the ocean has got a beach front. Okay, let's read it. It's Wikipedia, this is free information. Surface elevation of a trochoidal wave, deep blue, propagating to the right. The trajectories of free surface particles are closed circles in cyan. The flow velocity is shown in red. For the black particles, the wave height difference between the crest and the trough evaluation is denoted as h, and the wavelength is lambda. The phase speed is as c. Computer graphics rendering of realistic-looking ocean waves can be done by the use of so-called Gerstner waves. Multi-component, multi-directional extension of the traditional Gerstner wave, often using fast Fourier transforms to make real-time animation feasible. Right. So, how do I add... How do I Unreal Engine water plug in fluid sim? Because I think that's one of the large problems with this water not looking correct. The waves are basically just tiling themselves, right? They're bouncing left and right, and it may be a propagation. Okay, there may be a propagation, a procession towards one of two or three different directions. But it doesn't have the feeling of ocean water, right? Because ocean water has a specific flow, right? It goes one way, and it goes back out again, but it has a very specific towards the beach approach, right? And this just kind of bobs around. This is very much more like lake water, right? And we have a flow map. We have a speed. We have a water speed map created automatically by the water tool, which is nice, I guess. It's something. Can we change this real quick? Hold on. If I go to the water... Is it the water body ocean? Is it the water zone? Yes, the water zone, right, okay. So if we get this texture, which we can literally only open by double clicking on it in the content browser. If we get this texture, I really can't just export it. There's no button to just export this. Whatever. So if I get this, Windows Shift S. Ka-choot. We open this in Krita. So we're working mainly around here, so I'll do something around here, see if it works, okay? So I think if we make ourselves, what do they call these? Global textures? They were really hype. Doom 2016 used them, and also the new version of the new game mode in Counter-Strike uses them as a cool blend, bro. Oh, that. I thought it was going to unlock the padlock. I did not think it was going to do what it did. Grot. Threshold? Levels? Cool. It doesn't really matter about that, but so the big question is, tools, image, properties, image and color space. Is there wow. Can this store negative numbers in the picture? I don't know. So the first thing that we need is a layer that is entirely black. And then, I don't know. We need to paint and we need to paint red, bright red, one red. No. 255 red, got him. Let's just add some red here. So that's going to go towards X positive, right? And then we're going to add some green. No blue. Yeah, and that's going to go to Y positive, right? And then I'm going to select both of these, copy them, paste them, transform them. So we have a little square boy, so we have some cool contrast to work with. And presto. It's beautiful, it's perfect. And then we enable the mask there. Export this as a PNG to the game files file folder file location. Unreal projects. FBX test project. Content. Testing. New folder. Text. This is going to be water landscape metamaterial .png, and then instantly we're going to be able to import that. Yeah. And we have our editor open here, and it requires velocity. This requires, it's a texture, so water landscape metamaterial, right there. So we save that. Then we gotta compare it to where we actually put it. So all in this bay here, all in that recurve, up to the edge of the island, we should see stuff going to X positive, potentially. Whoa, calm yourself. So... I'm not sure I see any change, if I'm honest with you. Okay. I'm going back to Krita. Adjust levels. Cannot apply filter to locked. Oh, for God's sake. Filter levels. Bot. So this is going to be full speed. Export. Water landscape material velocity 2. Yes. That's what it actually looks like. Has it even changed? Is there any difference? I'm getting real angry with this right now. Oh, do you know? There we go. So this is 100% now, so I can just screenshot, paste. This is convert to file layer. No. Channels. Right. And then we go back here and we select blue. And we just, well, I'm just going to snip it this time because taking a full screen screenshot was a nightmare. How do they not line up? It's because it got moved somehow. There it is. Export. 3. So this is an exact replica. This is an exact replica of what we just had there. Okay. And also, that was the wrong place to plug that in. So we just... Oh, we're in big screen mode. I wanna get these waves right, man. I wanna get it working cool. Isn't this fun? This is a real fun experience. I think we're getting there. Like I think part of it is just falling into place there by accident. Kind of. Big straunches. It's preparing the shaders, don't worry. It did this last time, also don't worry. Pump iron, Baraki. I'm already pumping iron with all this heavy code lifting. No sleeping. I wanna sleep. Let me find the iron. How about some squat? I'll do some squat with the iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Imagine being 12 kilos heavier and then doing squats. Imagine it. Or 10 kilos. Or 8 kilos. Or however many kilos it was. Hello, Baraki. How are you doing? Are you any good at real-time global scale fluid sim in video game scenario? Can you imagine being 12 kilograms lighter? Isn't it the truth? I don't even know how much I weigh right now. The scales have run out of battery, and no one has replaced the battery, including myself. Nope. Nope. So, you're a noob at that. Well, what can I say? What Poor me. I just want it to be physically accurate and rendered instantly on the cheapest graphics chip available. That's all I'm asking. I just want it to be simulated perfectly as one-to-one to life. I don't know what I want. What I want is I want mesh distance fields to be taken into account when stuff like this happens. Because that wouldn't happen, right? The wave would collapse in on itself and break. It would boost. You'd boost the wave, right? So it would be, I feel it's probably trivial to implement some kind of distance field testing that just crushes the wave when it gets close, right? What is difficult, man? I mean, I don't want to suggest this. I absolutely did not want to suggest this, but I could just do a fluid sim. I could actually just do a fluid sim. If you find out, can you teach you distance fields? I can teach you distance fields, Badeki. Distance fields are extremely simple. A distance field is a texture which describes to the GPU how far away or inside a certain object is away from a viewplane. Usually they are captured in 2 dimensions to represent a 3-dimensional surface. I'll show you some. It's how the Unreal Engine works entirely. It's entirely... There's no 3D here. This is all just distance fields. Tricking your eyes. You know how, like, when you look at red and yellow spots on a page, they look orange, you know? They're not actually orange. They just look orange. This isn't actually 3D. It just looks 3D. How deep can I make this meme? Nanite system's so strong it will run on a Commodore 64. Do you know what? I think part of the reason the C64 doesn't really excel at that kind of stuff is because it has limited. Some lad just fired his hog up outside. Don't worry about it. I think part of the reason the C64 falls down in rendering complex scenes like this is because it doesn't have a lot of RAM, and RAM and VRAM is what makes this possible, really. Show advanced. Visualize mesh distance fields. Bop. So you can see. We have, yeah. It's bardonculous, yeah. How is body? So you see our meshes have all got this gray texture applied to them. And it doesn't really come into effect with just the gray texture. The gray texture is a recompositing of the distance field itself. This is just visualizing where the distance fields are and how fidelite they are. The distance field is going to be on the in the cache in the GPU, and it'll look. It'll look good. So the surface cache caches the distance field. And it also caches the surface color. So you can see a little bit of that going on. But this is used for the real-time GI. It's getting a little bit sketchy here, but it's fine. But it's really nice that you can just visualize what the GPU is seeing. So you can, it's much easier to troubleshoot this kind of... Oh! I'm sorry I snapped you out of such a hardcore view mode there, Unreal, but it's time. You see, we've got little rock pools up here which come and go as they please, which is not good. And I could put a water exclusion volume there, but... Anyway, still feeling the 11-hour stream in your eyes. Oh my god, 11-hour stream. I'm feeling yesterday still. I am feeling yesterday. I was I was up until 4 a.m., but I missed Cup of the Night. I'm such an idiot. I thought to myself, I don't even know what I was doing. I think I was lurking in someone's stream. I don't think I was doing anything particularly impressive. I played some Deep Rock with my friend until like 10 p.m. and then I had a shower, and then it was way later than 10 p.m. It was like 1 a.m. Let's not lie. Let's not lie. But then I don't know, I just sat, missed Cup of the Day. I watched the timer just tick up, and then Cup of the Day went. Cup of the Night went. Mood. Speaking of, yeah, we've got an hour until Cup of the Day, it's fine. And I just sat here, yeah, my eyes rotting off, and then I went back and I played Trackmania. But I didn't play the Cup, and it's just a weird, I don't know what's going on over there, I don't want to know. Anyway, we're trying to get these Gerstner waves to play ball, and it's really frustrating because they don't have an origin point, and they don't have any kind of reduction settings latent. I think we have a height attenuation setting. Thank you for your look, buddy. I will enjoy your look. And you enjoy your food. It's like when we get close, we get actual Gerstny waves doing their stuff, right? This is another thing that frustrates me. Like the fluid sim falls apart when you get far enough away. Like, granted, if you're doing an aerial shot, you're not going to be able to see any waves, but they'd be big, right? They wouldn't not be not big. And we can't orient the waves based on a complex C geometry, which is doubly frustrating. Because it's not really a fluid sim at that point, right? It's just Gerstner waves. It's just solving a bunch of sine waves, essentially. They're not actually sine waves, but they are actually sine waves. At least we've got them kind of going in a direction, kind of like we have a wavefront now. But this being a promontory, we'd probably have 2 or 3 wavefronts, so that makes me angry. We'd probably have one coming in this way, and we'd probably have one coming in this way like that. Hence why we have a sandbar eroded that way, and hence how we have this. So this is probably caught in between 2 wavefronts, which is going to be a little bit tricky. I think we have a third one coming in this way, because there's a channel worn up between these 2 outcrops of, hold on, between these 2 outcrops of granite. Granite. I don't know what that was. That's the wrong one, that's what it was. Problems to solve, problems to tackle. It is what it is. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Doesn't seem I'm doing in the Simflomac direction. Oh, there it is. There it was. Sorry. There are the debug bounds. All right, okay. I have punched the microphone, I'm sorry. See, this is more like it, but it's also kind of entirely balked. It's not foam, I think it's backface or reflectivity. So anything over 1 we're gonna get folding, right? No? 1.5 maybe? I wanted this to be as high as possible before it starts to break down. 1.9. 2 is already looking kind of crazy. 30. Squish. In fact, if we make it pink, right? So I don't see any foam, okay? Bad news, right? No foam. We just disable the waves entirely. That does indeed disable the wave simulation. That's very interesting. That's entirely flattened the ocean. Good to know. No to good. I'm taking the deepest of breaths right now. The deepests. Yeah. Stuff in my eyes. Oh my goodness. doesn't seem to do anything. I think changing the alpha on a normal setting is going to do anything, but yeah, no. Dude, stop. Just fucking stop auto-saving on me, dude. Stop. Stop it. I found the foam. Kind of. Ah! 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 Oh, I see the emissive now. Just about. I'm trying. I'm trying, Yag. Welcome, Yag. Sometimes we all try. True. Oh. Vision is blurry. Looked at your following list and thought Big Gamey changed his Twitch name to Sus Gamey. I mean, it wouldn't be a lie, really, would it? I saw something change when I changed that to 12, and now I can't see any difference. I'm so... What does any of this do? It doesn't seem to do anything. Do you know what? I've had enough. Whatever. I've had enough of this. I've had absolutely so much of this. I am full to the brim. Why can't it just work out of the box? No tweaking. Oh, you've had enough sleep, that is. That's good. It's hard to get enough sleep these days. As Unreal Engine crashed during a save. The biggest poggy I've ever pogged in my entire pog career. Oh, come on, man. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be having a gentle giraffe with me right now, friend. You've got to be having a small nap in the ever-present... Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. It was preparing a shader and I clicked the save button. Never do we do this. Oh! It came back! It came back! It came back, right. Great, it came back. Get out of here. Water body ocean. Let's just hide that for the meanwhile. I'm gonna just... Game content, maybe not. Where's my testing folder? Here we go. I would like... Shallow water. I don't even care anymore. I'm going off the edge. I'm going into the deep end. Are you ready for Unreal Engine to crash? Are you ready for me to move swiftly onto the cup of the day? I think when we get back to this, I'm going to try my hardest to ignore what the water looks like. And I'm going to put a bunch of meshes down. I'm just going to put the meshes. I'm going to put them on the floor. This is the main 3D flip system. It inherits from the Grid 3D Flip Fluid Control Emitter. Check the emitter summary for the primary controls. This template initializes a pool of water at the level defined by the water height parameter in the user parameter section. Okay, seems fine to me. Yo, that's a good point. Can we use the baker to bake a fluid simulation across the whole world? Yo, it's fucking tiny, bro. Why is it so small? Did I do something wrong here? Oh, there it is. Oh! PC suddenly decided it was time. Can we... Hey. Can we, like... Just calm yourself down for a second there, friend. Your video memory has exhausted. 85 megabytes over budget. Oops. Shh. You don't know that, buddy. Anyway, just walked your morning mile. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Unreal Engine has different opinions on how it's doing. How are you doing, Mr. Zach President? Is it okay? The water looking about to crash my PC. That's what it looking. About to shout and play Cult of the Lamb. Cool. I kind of just... Okay. Interesting. The water has just splattered into a wet floor. Okay. We do need to close those then. Ah. Here we go. It's right here. Number of cells, max axis, particle per cell, 1. Okay, we haven't changed anything really, but... Oh! Does the one that's in scene work now, then? Do we actually have a simulating ocean? No. No, we do not. Oh, wait. It's inside the world. Maybe if we drag it outside the world. Ha! Okay. Black Void Titan! Black Void Titan! Ah! Everybody panic! We're getting a raid. You saw Papago Ocean and you know you had to... So today I am physically simulating the entire Pacific Ocean. Welcome to my stream, everybody. I'm about to not be doing game dev in about 3 seconds, but thank you for the raid, Black Void Titan. How are you doing and how was your stream? Oh! Oh, yo, we did it. We did it, right. Yeah. Nobody cares about poor performance. We simulating here. Stream was good, working on ship damage effects. Ship damage? Hang on a sec. Ship damage. Hang on a sec, Black Void Titan. Have I confused you for another person? Ship damage effects. Roll it. We just, I'll get the source, the reference. The reference image. Something like that. It's something like that. I'll do for now. Yeah. Something like that. Ah. Do I have the Z-axis? I do have the Z-axis selected. I did. Be nice if you presented all faces of the gizmo to me at all times there, buddy. But, such is your choice. Such is your choice. Very fun. It's not even that bad. I expected it to be way worse than that. Looking good, thank you. It's looking like a coastline. Absolutely. It's getting there. I mean, there's no sand on the beaches. The sand doesn't climb up the meshes or anything like that, or anything like that. But the water is also. I don't know, man. It's gonna need some work. The water is gonna need some work, I think. But this just comes down here like, oh. Shoop. The rocks look great. Yeah, they are some real rocks. No word of a lie. Photo scanned in Norway by Quixel. Actual real rocks. The local gizmo is great for rotation and pretty much nothing else. It's not even running that bad. It's not even, wow. I'm impressed. I'll mess with the ocean later. It's not something we need to mess with, really. I mean, we do, eventually, but not right now. Not today. Not anymore. So this slides down here like this. Brilliant, welcome. Welcome back. John, were you here when Balint got banned? So the idea is going to be that I'll have an invisible square hitbox over this, so it's easier to navigate over, I guess, maybe? Or something. We'll do something. My real question is, would it be illegal to like grab one of these, scale it in just X and Y, just to like fill the area? That's definitely an illegal game development technique, right? I don't know, it doesn't look bad. You didn't see me doing this, alright? You didn't see me accessing the illegal game dev techniques. Passed down. By word of mouth for centuries. Not that one. Do you know what this reminds me of? reminds me of the deep dark years of building levels in Halo Forge. You ever just have a song stuck in your head? And it's so vivid you can hear it. But it's still stuck in your head. And you're just like... Hey song, maybe you can not be stuck in my head now. Hmm. This is going nicely. Exo Drifter! Are you really a first-time chatter here? I don't think so. What am I working on? I'm working on an educational, entertaining, informative video game about leafcutter ants set in Costa Rica. I'm working on the game with Friendly Scientist Berlin. I can do my own shoutouts now. Bot, who might still be in chat, might not be in chat. Definitely didn't get banned from chat earlier. I'm working the Unreal Engine version 5. I have achieved a smelly poly count. It doesn't. It peaks at about 3 mil. Who would have guessed? Nanite really is doing some heavy lifting. Heavier lifting than I dared even imagine. That's a poly count. Oh boy. Boy howdy is it. Can see the nanite overview there if you want the nitty-gritties of what's being rendered. Not a lot of overdraw. I thought there was going to be a lot more overdraw than there is, which is a boon, really. You can see it really is. It really does do some crunching, huh? Educational? Yeah. Well, it's meant to be. It's meant to be a method by which kids can learn about some. Another one, Nihongo wa hanasemasu ka? Hai. You need to install the keyboard input. Easier done than said. It is a 2-click operation. Nice. Yeah, so it's meant to be a vehicle for learning about epigenetics, which is not a subject which is taught heavily in primary education. But it's not a topic that can be overly difficult if explained well by a master explainer craftsman like me. Or Balint. Balint does science outreach. They do school visits. They do streams. It's science streams. And the idea is you're on Arch Linux. Oh, okay. Never mind then. It's probably impossible. And the idea is to get kids engaged and entertained by the idea of epigenetics at a young age, that they can be engaged and entertained by the idea of epigenetics at a young age. I don't know where I was gonna go with that one. This looks a bit weird. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there's a ledge. There's a cheeky ledge there. Okay. Cheeky ledge identified. You've done it before, just kind of lazy. I'm not judging you. I'm extremely lazy. Also, Balint, you didn't hear that. I'm very hardworking. I have the ethos of God damn it. Backed myself into a corner with that one, didn't I? Anyway, this is... I just selected everything. It's a pro move if you want to hit the save button, by the way. Don't select anything. If you want some screenshots of the other things that are going on, I don't have them to hand anymore. But, yeah, so basically, this is a bit part of the coastline of Costa Rica. These are some mega scans. These are the size that they actually are, apparently. Let's get rid of them. So they are cluttering up the scene with extra draw calls we do not need. Exodrifter, I've seen you around though. Where have I seen you? If you're on Arch Linux, does that mean that you hang out with Game Dev Bro at Cheetah Games? Do you hang out in John's stream maybe? Irish John? Nova's streams. Novaterra mega game developer. Nova. I'm not good with names. What does their stream icon look like? Nova Liminal? Never heard of them. Sorry. I'm sorry. Not in a bad way. Just that might not be it. Zetabyte. Ariella River. You don't think you've seen me around? Alright, it's fine. That's fine. Maybe it was a different Exodrifter that I saw around. Everyone loves Destiny too, so it could be anyone. Unless you've seen your channel in the recommends. Maybe. It might have been your channel, but I'm pretty sure I've seen you chatting. I'm pretty sure I've seen your name written in chat. Anyway, I'll worry about where I have or have not seen you later. Welcome. Now is the time for laying out a coastline. I'm thinking I should probably separate the underwater coasts and the bulk coasts from each other so that I can have them in separate mesh draw calls. And I know I've been trying to get all my draw calls together, but actually it might be easier to cull them if they're in separate draw calls. I don't know. Arigato. Yeah. I'm really bad at Japanese right now, I'm sorry. If I can't read anything that you typed in chat, anybody, that is. Anybody typing. It's just, you know, I haven't stayed practiced. I've let my ability wallow in unpractice. Not good at the Nihongos either. It's fine. It's fine. Who really is good at Japanese? It's really funny to watch. I find the videos online, like Japanese people themselves specifically. If you talk to them, some of them can be quite proud at their language, which is fine. You can have a good pride in your language, but you know, it gets to a point. But I find great joy in watching the videos where the presenter, the host, goes around the public and goes, "Hey, buddy, we're doing a pop kanji quiz, buddy. Do you wanna identify these kanjis?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, love kanjis, me mate. All day long, buddy. You give me whatever kanji you want, and I will tell you what it is, how to say it, how to pronounce it, what year it was invented in." And they give them the kanji, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's Hyacinth. That's the kanji for Hyacinth, bro." And he's like, "Oh well, it's very similar to the kanji for Hyacinth. I'd get why you'd be confused about that, but it's actually the kanji for poop." Those videos crack me up no end. As someone who is bad at Japanese. In a similar fashion, famously, only Japan has seasons. True. There is only one season in Great Britain. That is wet and do not like weather. That's the only mode we run in, I'm afraid. I think this is extended too far up the beach, but it's fine. It's not like I'm trying to one-to-one recreate this beach line from actual Costa Rica. What pronouns do I use? He, him, they, dude, bro, developer, lad. I'm not massively fast. I get the avatar is a thing, and I get thanks for asking. I guess thanks for asking. That's very polite. That's very polite. I don't even think about it. You know, I can barely even see it. It's this tiny 2-inch square in the bottom of my right hand eye. I should be a better streamer. I should be more aware of myself. It frustrates me that that's one mesh. I thought it was two. Every time I've gone to grab it, I'm like, that's two meshes. I can definitely just grab that and yoink it. But it's one mesh. I can't grab it, and I can't yoink it. So, friend Drifter, do you also develop the software? Do you also enjoy creating the video game? You do? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Every time we get an experienced developer in chat, I just worry that I'm going to be judged harshly. You make video. Man, making videos is so hard. Let me tell you, friends. If anyone out there is watching this video and thinks, Oh boy, I'd love to make me a video. Don't even try. Don't even. Never used Unreal. I wonder if I can find it. If I go to Streampocalypse 2021. Okay. Talk raw, TV render, SP render.mp4. That'll do. Game dev is hard, no judgment here.
Did you
It's as
spend
hard
Christmas
as you make it, really.
all alone?
Does this have audio? I can't.
Booby traps against trespassers?
It does. This is the full one. Oops.
Maybe you went to see your
This was
ex at a work
this was
function
rendered
that
entirely in
was
Unreal.
statecrashed by
Just basic
terrorists.
default stuff for landscapes. Some
But
snow,
no matter
some
how
fallen
much
snow,
your Christmas sucked,
volumetric
bring in the
clouds.
new year here.
It was my first time using
with
like a camera motion thing. I'm sorry if it's loud. Yeah. It's so
Join
dumb.
us from December 26th
It's
until
so
January 7th.
I don't like this.
To ring in
I made this and I thought, yeah, that's great.
games,
And then
prizes,
actually it's horrible, isn't it?
and explosions.
Including a clip for extra poggies.
Are you
Hard to
ready?
tell what you're saying when the narrator is also speaking. I wasn't saying anything important though.
Streampocalypse.
It's pretty memey. Yeah. Got the one from the year before. Is what is this? There's a drum kit in here. What the? Why? Explode grenade premium beat wav. Please help me. I want the video. Do I make music? It's a stretch. I have made music in the past. I have played the guitar, the bass, the drum, and the keyboard. I want to see this one now. Talk time boost. Wav. MKV. Wav. No MKV. The whole broken green room. SP date. Explode. SP green. SP title. They're all the parts of the trailer. Where's the trailer? I've lost the trailer. Oh my goodness. You have to go. See you around sometime. You'll be looking. Thank you for the look. Thank you for seeing me around the first time. And I'll see you around sometime. Have a nice evening. And thank you for the follow. I'll add you to the order. Excellent slam. I really want to find it now. It's called Streampocalypse.acd. Streampocalypse ACD back blend. It is just called Streampocalypse. It should just be called Streampocalypse.mkv. Oh, 1 minute. Minute 51. 4, 4, 4, 6, 3, 30. 30? 121. The actual trailer itself, Sonny. Only 30 seconds long, I'm sure. Cool. Very cool. SP green. Oh, that's got all the particles in it, okay. Explode. These are just gonna be explosions. Guarantee. Cool transition, bro. SP dates. This is just gonna be a freeze frame, right? Yeah. That's made me real mad. I know I was just in here, but oh, it's there. It's 0001 to 2400.mkv.
Are
Of
you
course it is.
stuck inside and vent of the unbox the January stream?
All I heard was the word extreme. Sorry. I got wildly distracted looking for that. I'm sorry. Game dev. Game dev. Dame Gev. Can I actually, if I move these further inland, that won't work. If I move them further out of land, did you ever think about that? It doesn't really have a nice pointy termination to it, so. Nice game. I mean, I hope it will be when it's done. Hello there. See, we've got this ridge going on, right? And I don't want that. Ideally, we wouldn't have anything to do with a ridgy boy. This is gonna have to do. What kind of game is it? It's gonna be a open world adventure game with mini games, like a scientific GTA 5. That's that's the selling point. You can drive around in a chopped caddy. No, I'm kidding. It's about ants. It's a game about ants. There's an ant. Zoom in on the ant. Ant acquired. Very high quality ant mesh. What happens if you kill the ant? Game over, dude. Because you are the ant. It's an interesting question of how are we going to handle a game over scenario. Sad face, indeed. What is the deal with this piece of terrain? What's the deal with this friendly little... Oh, I see the deal with this friendly little piece of terrain. Can we not... Can we not... Like that? And then... Bring it this way. Oops! Big oops. Big oops. Did not mean to do that. Just put it back where it was. It's fine. Nice. Big Gimme is still here. You never left. Yeah. Oh, let me show you what we have. Let me show you what we have. Only a poopy face would leave. Right? Right. A poopy face or a tired poopy face. Maybe someone needs a nap. Maybe I need a nap. Do you know how warm it is? In here, right now? I hung these 3 items up on my VR headset to dry. They're only small. Don't worry. They are dry. They were dry hours ago. I just didn't want to take them down. Such a meme. It's such a meme. We have a zoo now. It's going to break my PC because I'm streaming and it also has to load in one of every single asset in the game. But we have a zoo. Which basically is just a little showcase of all the assets that we can potentially use. Bones, correct. We got little root clusters. We got little, I don't know what these are. Nice. Oh, they're tropical ground plants in air quotes. If anyone knows what any of these are, hit me up with the scientific name. That'd be nice. I know there's some of this. I know there is some of this on that little outcrop. So we're going to be using some of these, obviously. But we got also, we got like palms, got little palms. Aloe vera? No, it's not a succulent. It's a wide-bladed grass. A little shrubby bub. A little shrubber. A little shrubly do. A shrubbery. Yep. PN pandanus. It's one of them. We got palms somewhere, like big palms. I swear we had big palms somewhere. We got small palms. We got like ferns. Megascans really do a number when they do their assets. Other ferns. Big palms, you cannot lie. Some ferns. Nordic B form VDY and Nordic B form VD4. Of course. Oh no! Nordic B form VD4, you have been static mesh component. You have yeah, that oops. That's not you. Nobody will be any the wiser. That's the one. So yeah, there's a shrubbery. Do actually have some shrubby dubs going on. He's a TJP bush. I mean, could I say any more? And TJP grass. Might need some of this. TJP grass. Bush. Not so sure about that. I know this might be annoying to some people, but I actually really like this crazy motion blur dithered shadow effect on the two-sided foliage. It's really nice. It's a horrible effect. It looks terrible, but like I enjoy it. Anyway. I made this I did this on stream, remember? These little plates. Oh, they have a line. They have they have a sealed edge on the inside. That's not good. I mean, I don't really care. It's fine, but. Remember, I was doing that little bit of sculpting, and then I revolved it and added a cylinder top and bottom, so it was flat, flush, and now it's beautiful. Little marble tabulets. Tabulets? What? Have I finally lost the plot? Tabulets. It's a very strange place to be, isn't it? That's pretty well. It's also kind of late, and I've also kind of yeeted all my steam off a cliff somehow. I'm gonna talk out and wrap up, I think, and we will have been talked out and wrapped up. So, oh yeah, the rocks. I didn't show you the rocks. The cool pebbles. These are actually meant to be pebbles. They are actually pebble sized, but Quixel just go to lengths. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being in the stream, and thank you for thank you for not panicking too hard. But we got a large bulk of the coast plotted out. We got a deeper understanding of how the ocean works, and I'm probably gonna redo it anyway. It's the worst bit. That makes me feel bad, but it is what it is. Your first ban. Yes, Science's first ban. And first unban. No unban request posted. we had a bot come into the chat, BitGamey, and my finger was hovering over the ban key because I'd reported the bot, and then I was going to ban the bot, and Balint posted a message. It was the same as you accidentally timing out Balint, maybe. Balint posted a message, and the bot was the last thing in the chat, so I clicked the ban key the second the message popped into chat, and it obviously moved Balint's message under my cursor, and he just got one tapped. Anyway, it was Ice Creek. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it. I will add you to the overlay before we go. And he's always getting banned. He's such a bad influence. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming to watch the live video. If you came and watched the live video, thank you. It's a long list today. Black Void Titan for the raid. Thank you, Big Gamey, for the raid. Thank you, Peakstone, for the stealth raid, the ghost raid. Thank you, Big Gamey, for the gift sub to Irish Young Games. Thank you, Exo Drifter, for the follow. And thank you, Ice Creek, for the follow. Welcome to the channel, both of you. I hope you both enjoy it again. Both of you again. Thank you for coming to watch the video on demand. If you came to watch the video on demand, and as always, I will see you in the next episode.